Rockin' Royal, rockin' Navy, know y'all with me, let's get it, baby, Rockin' Royal.
Welcome back to another edition
Rockin'
of the
Navy.
KSL.com Rock and
Know you
Royal
with me.
podcast, your
Let's get
source
it,
for
baby.
all things BYU
Came back
on
from a
Utah's
mission.
leading news outlet, KSL.com.
No problem
And I've got
keeping
some
up with
exciting news. You guys saw it on the 24/7 Sports live stream probably just a few moments ago, most of you. Uh, BYU just picked up, I'm going to say it, my words, not his. Try to keep him humble a little bit, but what I think may be the biggest commit of the 2026 recruiting class for BYU football. He's a baller, shot caller. Yes, I'm using basketball references to describe a football player, but the number one recruit in the state of Utah in the 24/7 Sports composite rating. 6'6", 240-pound tight end out of Pineview High School in St. George, the four-star Brock Harris. Brock, thanks so much for joining me, man. And first question I got for you: how much relief do you feel after a really long recruiting process where it feels like you've been all over the country to kind of make this commitment and get it done and sort of get it out of the way, know where you're going to college for the next 3 to 4 years?
Yeah, thank you for having me first off, and but yeah, it definitely is a relief. But there's also a little kind of bittersweet thing to it. Been a lot of almost 2 years, 3 years now, just building relationships with all these coaches, and they're all great people and great staff on all those other schools, and but it is nice to just lock in and just know that this is where I'm gonna go, and I know I'm gonna be happy at, and just work on my craft from here on out. So
Well, let's get right there. Somewhere that you're comfortable with. Obviously, in the state of Utah, you grew up down south in St. George. Now making the short drive, just a couple hours to the Wasatch Front. What stood out about BYU and kind of some of the relationships that you made there in this entire process?
yeah, I've been going to their football camp for almost 4 years now. Since I was eighth grade, I've been going to their camp in the summer, and basically the entire staff is the same. Um, and yeah, just been able to just build those bonds and get to know them really well, even their families, and just like such a good family feel to it. And that's what I say when I mean very comfortable feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, one of those few additions, if I could kind of follow up on that, is the tight end coach, Kevin Gilbride. He's only been there for a couple of years
Yeah.
now, but I think the early returns on him are pretty good. How quickly did you sort of establish a strong relationship with, your future tight end coach up there? He's got some BYU experience, but mostly coming out of the NFL. Was that pretty attractive to you with kind of his sort of varied experience, I guess? And how quickly did you develop some bonds with Coach Gilbride?
Yeah, it was quick. We the tight ends coach before, we absolutely loved him, Steve Clark. But Kevin is so awesome as well. And when I heard that he was in the league for multiple years before this, was obviously an attraction. It has to be with coaching tight ends, and he's had a lot of success with that. And getting to see him coach in practice and in meetings and stuff, it's a no-brainer. He knows what he's talking about, and he can definitely help me get to the next level.
For sure, for sure. What stands out to you the most about this BYU offense under Coach Gilbride, but also offensive coordinator Aaron Roderick? Obviously, Kalani Sitake, the head coach, kind of overseeing it all there. But what kind of stands out to you the most about this offense, and how do you kind of see yourself fitting into it?
Um, I'd probably say the future of it stands out to me the most.
Ooh.
Aaron A-Rod has shown me their plan, and they've gotten into it already last year, and um, they're going to start throwing the ball a lot more to the tight ends. They better.
Yeah.
um,
I know a
and
lot of BYU fans feel the same way too about that.
yeah, yeah, but they're super creative. A-Rod has a great mind, and they're getting a ton of guys, and hopefully I get a few more with me now that I've announced too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Well, one of the guys that's for sure coming in, and you guys are going to be coming in right around the same time because you are a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, just like this player. He's going on a mission first before he enrolls at BYU as well. But McKay Madsen, he's technically a 2025 signing, coming in as a running back. And then you two are going to be right there pretty close together. Did you get to know McKay at all as one of those kind of offensive guys? Another offensive star, I guess, with a really high ceiling coming in around the same time as you?
Yeah, I've gotten to meet him at Oregon. That was the first time I ever met him.
Really?
Yeah, and his family's great. Such nice people. But yeah, we've DM'd a ton on Instagram, talking. He kept giving his pitch of why I should go to BYU. But yeah, he's a great dude and obviously a stud on the football field as well.
For sure. For sure. And that tandem right there with you at tight end and him in the backfield, I think could be a really, really nice tandem for years to come. No pressure though. No pressure. You just go do what you got to do. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of BYU fans and even some of the coaches are looking forward to what you guys can do. So let's sort of turn to the future now. Your decision is made, your commitment is made as you kind of close up the recruiting process before your senior year at Pineview High School. What are you looking forward to kind of closing up and wrapping up as your high school career sort of winds down on itself now?
Um, I'm just looking forward to. I tell myself I want this to be the best year I've had. Obviously, I mean, who wouldn't want their senior year to be the best they've had? But unfortunately, last year I dealt with a really bad ankle sprain, Achilles injury, and it held me back for about 3-4 games, not being able to really run routes at all for 2 of those games, and then kind of 75% for the rest of those games. But I just really wanted to prove to everybody and to myself as well that I haven't. I'm not overrated or anything. It's not that I really listen to those people, but I know what I can do, and I'm just excited to show my skills this next upcoming season.
For sure, for sure. And then after that, you do have plans to serve a mission for the church
Yeah.
before coming to BYU, kind of like McKay's doing, I guess, right now as well. So are you going to go all the way through your senior year? Are you going to try to graduate early and maybe speed up that timeline a little bit?
Yeah, I'm going to graduate early, December of my senior year, and then hopefully go around January.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So the field is gonna be white for Elder Harris after he finishes his senior year at Pineview, and then on to BYU after that for I think what should be a really exciting 2026/7/8. Missions are weird. They're confusing, right? Right. But officially part of the class of 2026, Brock Harris. Brock, thanks so much for joining me, man, for this short episode, this short call. Congratulations once again. Is there just anything else that you'd like to leave? Maybe a message to Cougar Nation and kind of the fan base that you're going to be representing for the next 3 to 4 years?
Not really. I mean, they have, I think, by far, BYU's fan base has shown the most love throughout this entire recruitment process. Just everything I post on it on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever it is, they blow it up and they show a ton of love, and I appreciate that. But yeah, just excited to be a Cougar.
Well, there's something about Cougar Nation that's a little bit extra special. I have conversations sometimes with the coaching staff and the recruiting staff over there. They talk about how overworked they are, and I go, yeah, but you also got about 7.5 million members of the church worldwide that kind of do some recruiting for you. And it sounds like you certainly felt that love a little bit from Cougar Nation and the BYU fan base as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Brock, once again, congratulations on your decision. And can't wait to see you rocking Cougar Blue after, of course, you lead Pineview to a 4A state title this coming fall as well, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Awesome. Thanks, Brock.
All right. Thank you.
Hard like some seashells. Get into the green. I ain't talking kale. Boy, that team up north, man, but oh well. We getting jiggy with that boy Cosmo. We gritting. kids' wishes like that boy Cosmo. They steady hating on us, but we who they watch though. The Pac-12 mad, but